Hi everyone. Today's Monday, November 4th, my sister's birthday, and she got her piece and she likes it, so that's good. I'll put a picture here in case you don't remember which one that was. It was a really rainy morning and now the sun has come out, but there's a lot of wind. I am working on the edging for the piece I'm now going to be calling Anthem, and I finished the edging on Inheritance Memory, which is like the memory piece. Like, I hope it's not too confusing for you when I change the titles halfway through, but I just assume that you don't retain the titles anyway. So what else is going on this week? I've decided to only do 2 studio days this week. That is because I have some admin that I've been putting off for weeks and I need to get it done. And the only way to force myself to do it is to make myself stay home where the computer is. And I'm also going to allow myself the creative freedom to record a video that I've been thinking about for a year, more than a year. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the admin. And I'm going to bring a lot of hand sewing home so I can work on that over it's a long weekend for us here. And I feel like the world feels very heavy right now. Tomorrow is the election in the US. But I'm trying to just keep my spirits in a good place, the best place that I can. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I can't vote, and even if I could vote, voting is a matter of, you make a difference by casting your vote, but the outcome is out of your hands. So I think that's it for my update for this week. So anyway, I just wanted to check in with you. I'll show you a little bit of what I get up to today, but Mondays tend to be the day in the studio where I'm a little bit introverted to the point where I don't even want to film anything. And I'll check in again when I have more to share. Good morning, everybody. Today's Tuesday, November 12th, and I'm at the studio. What to update you on? This piece is probably going to be finished today. I'm going to attach these, I think, by the end of the day, maybe tomorrow. And the other thing I'm going to start working on today is the base for the community art project that I'll be doing next year, and more letters. I'm getting actually quite close to being finished my letters. So all the ones that are crossed off are the ones that I've done. And so, yeah, we're getting close here. We're getting very close, which is good. But I'm enjoying making them so much that I'm kind of sad that I'm going to be over them soon. I actually need to start planning for next pieces because I don't have an idea of what I'm going to be working on next from this body of work. And coming up soon, there's going to be a lot of changes. So I think I'll probably tell you my news. I guess I'll just tell you my news. So my family, we bought a home. We bought a home for the first time. We've been living in a cooperative for many years, 14 years. And the cooperative is a collectively owned complex of housing. We lived in a townhouse, and this will be the first time that we own our home. And it's very exciting, but it's also been quite stressful and a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. So a lot of that is why I have been kind of stressed and overwhelmed and not able to focus as much as I want to. The nice thing about this space, though, is that it's an organized space. It's a space where all my work stuff is, and I can come here and work and not really think about all the other stuff going on. So for now, nothing is really going to change in terms of my studio space with our move because I have signed a lease for this space until at least May. I will see. We're going to see how things go with mortgage payments and space as we're settling into the home. But there is a room there that could be a flex space, that could be a studio, office, spare room for now. And then when my kids launch out into the world and live somewhere else, then could potentially I could spread out even more and have a bigger studio space. But for now, this is going to be my space for quite a while yet, which I'm happy about. And so it's a big change for us. It's a big, we're moving into a larger space. It's still technically a townhome, just a larger one. And it's a big shift in mindset for us because we've always lived very economically, like making ourselves fit into a certain size space and making sure everything's really functional and multifunctional, whereas we're not going to really need to do that anymore. And I'm going to have a lot of I can share a lot about my decorating and how the move and how it's going to go, and there will be videos about that. Which will piggyback on another announcement, which I'll be making probably in December, for the way my content sharing is potentially going to change going into 2025. So lots of stuff going on. You can tell just by the way I've told this story that there's a lot going on in my brain that I'm trying to negotiate right now. So I feel like that's contributing to a kind of more disjointed feeling in the videos as well. But I don't foresee that changing in anytime soon. So it's going to be disjointed. I hope you don't mind. And yeah, so today I'm just going to putter around here. I'm only going to be in the studio for 2 days this week. Monday was a holiday, so I wasn't here. I'll be here today and tomorrow. Thursday and Friday will be devoted to other tasks. Admin, I'm super behind on admin. I think I've said that in every time I've updated you. I'm going to try to catch up this week. I actually have to force myself to catch up this week because it's all just weighing on my head. It's all weighing on my shoulders. I want to devote time to it, get it done, and then not feel that heaviness from it, because I just want to, next week is my birthday week, and I want to be able to enjoy my birthday week without feeling like I'm procrastinating, because that just, or ritual avoidance, as my friend Dorothy told me. That's what it's called when writers and artists procrastinate. It's called ritual avoidance. So learn something new this weekend. And I will check it again later. I forgot I also wanted to show you that I got a new Olaf. Is it Olaf? Is that what it's called? I think so. Mat. which I'm super excited about. So this is, I think, the biggest one that they make. It's a 24 by 36. So it fits perfectly on the top. And just to give you a sense of scale from that, this one that I had before was 18 by 24. So you can see it's considerably smaller. So I'm really excited to have this big one. It's just like easier to cut longer, bigger pieces on. I got this for my birthday from my mom, so very exciting. Hello, good morning. Whoops. Oh, it's actually just barely still morning. So I've been here for about 2 hours. Some of my studio mates were here before, so that's why I didn't check in the beginning. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm on my last set of letters. I actually forgot my finished letters at home today, but not a big deal. So I have W's, 1 P, and the I's. So I just got those all ready to put together, and then after this week they will all be done and I'll be able to attach the letters to the big quilt backing. So now that I've finished that, I'm going to spend a little bit of time just looking over my notes and potentially draw out this landscape piece that I want to get started on. I do want to paint on it, so I'm going to need to figure out how to do that in this space, whether I tape like a big plastic covering on the wall and do it right on the wall. But if I do that, then I can't really hang up my other piece. So I'm just working through that in my brain, like what the best way to work on that is. I could next week put all these letters onto that other piece and get it finished completely and then start out on the painting. So I might just do some drawing on it today with some fabric markers, or yeah, again, I'm not exactly sure. Just kind of playing around. It's going to be a bit of a new technique that I'm trying out with this. Using just one piece of cloth, not doing any piecing, just kind of letting it emerge with the paint and then the crisscross stitching over the top. And what else is happening? Yeah, I need to look through my notes and see what I'm going to be working on tomorrow at home. Tomorrow I'm going to work from home because I have 2 online meetings, so I'll do that from home. And I might be back in the studio on Friday. I'm leaving it kind of open because at this point with the move we are still packing, and you know, everything is moving along pretty well. As of Saturday, it will be 2 weeks until we take possession of the house. So I've got a good amount of packing done, but a lot of those boxes need to be moved out of the house so that I have space to put more boxes. We're kind of living amongst boxes piled in corners, which is fine, but a little bit disconcerting when you're trying to move around the house. So yeah, and so next week, once I'm finished with these, I will be taking this piece home to quilt. And then hopefully by the following week, I will have this landscape piece ready to start stitching at home. That's my plan. But there's also the community art project that I want to have those panels complete, and I have to work on those by hand a little bit as well. So I'm not exactly sure what December will bring. There's quite a few things on the plate, and I'm just going to see how they play out. So yeah, today could technically be my last studio day of November. It's the 25th today. But I may be here on Friday. Like I said, it really depends on a whole bunch of different factors. There's just a lot going on. And that's it for now, and I'll check in again later.